Olo. Um, so you sort of justice lore since I hold on. I'm gonna say you sort of justice lore since I think my guild leader. What's the lore? It's turning time. I'm so excited. I hope you enjoy these games. I hope I do too. My leader sees all the funny stuff I said that the others said about him, and she was like, "Anon, why do you crop out names? Is it like people I know?" Also, Tucker's in here again, but he is not in a good mood. So I don't know how long he'll be in here for. But he's right here by my foot. And usually, okay, he does the weirdest thing. When he's not, when he's in a bad mood, he'll come in here and then, and then he'll come in here, he'll fart and then leave. Like if I'm doing something, I'm just stuck in here. Granted, like I don't really know where he got that from, but he does it. I hope Tucker feels better soon. He just seems kind of tired. No, just because I don't want people to get a bad rep. Because they don't know the whole story like I do. Rito does that sometimes too. Maybe Tucker just got that from Rito, I guess, somehow. Because there's people that only know the Indian side of the story and are insulting my guild without knowing the whole thing. Inya? I hardly know. Bad joke, sorry. I'm gonna turn this game down on my side also. Let me know if the game's too quiet, because I'm adjusting stuff carefully. Okay, let me know if this is too quiet. Um, when he's upset at me, he'll come into whatever room I'm in, fart, then leave. Also, since I'm mad funny things to them, like they called a female player a rich man that could afford maids to feed him, and a Filipino woman a white woman. What? Just because? Oh, that reminds me. I do want to restart Until Then. And I do want to actually fully play it through. This time consistently. But I don't know when I'll do that. But there was a DLC that was announced for Until Then. Like a couple days ago. So yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, and there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, so we'll probably react to that. Don't know. And because there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, there's probably the chance of Deltarune and Danganronpa 2x2 stuff being shown. Cause it's supposed to be like an hour long, plus a Nintendo Treehouse thing is gonna be right after. So there's gonna be people like playing the games and talking about it. So yeah. There's people on Wednesday hate me for being in a guild, by the way. And I feel like you attract drama in Sword of Justice just like by doing nothing. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna start. I don't know anything about Ace Attorney besides the fact that he says objection a lot. That's it. That's all I know. Yeah, maybe this is funny, so like... The first turnabout. Why does he look like that? Oh, I got an achievement. I made the text really fast also. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Okay, so someone got murdered. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. I like to mention my guild has in fact gotten VIP to tone down the main issue of what's happening between her and Enya. The fact it's a bounty once a week is the reason they're creating drama now, which I agree is a game mechanic, so there's nothing to really do to stop it. Wait, what? I read that, but I didn't comprehend a single word. In fact, gotten VIP to tone down the main issue of what's happening between her and Enya. Maybe and Enya are the main people with conflict. Oh, okay. In fact, it's a, and so the so one of them is setting a bounty on another. Then is what I'm getting. VIP's in the guild. I'm in, and Enya's my friend. Okay. Okay, and VIP is setting a bounty once on Enya. Okay, yeah. I get it now. And they're doing that, like, just to annoy Enya, I guess. Yeah, okay. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Well, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Phoenix first day in court, so relatable. I too was super nervous, and I'm a paralegal, not an attorney. Aren't they the same thing? Wait, are they the same thing? Here's the thing, it's not the main conflict. It's because VIP was slandering Enya, but that has now stopped. So your paralegal is like the assistant to an attorney? Oh. It's becoming something much bigger than it should have been? Ah, okay. Like the nurse to a doctor? Like a physician's assistant instead of the physician? Also, I'm eating my breakfast right now. For breakfast, a breakfast burrito. I had 2 bagels with cream cheese and blueberry jam. Hell yeah. I like grape jelly. Says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. I also like cream cheese too. It's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Danganronpa reference. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Welcome in, Cyber. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Also, like the title says, Ultra Despair Girls, like, it works. It just wouldn't load on OBS for some reason. So, I will have to try it again. This game predated Danganronpa by about a decade. So, Phoenix Wright, they did a Simpsons and incorrectly guessed that Danganronpa was gonna be despair stuff. Nick, hey there, Larry. Oh, Larry, dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong? What's wrong, Larry? You're just gonna be annoyed. Yeah, I think Sky's probably gonna be okay with it. It's not like I don't have the game. Like, I have it downloaded and stuff. I feel like Larry Butts. It's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Does this game always show me who, like, the killer is or whatever? Or will I have to figure it out? Oh, thank you for the 55 stream streak. Also, thank you for the 15 stream streak, missed ya. I don't think I said that. Combo of Larry and like an Ace Attorney series. This is the tutorial? Oh, okay. That does make sense. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Damn. Rough school. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. And I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Oh yeah, Cyber, there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. So there probably is going to be Danganronpa 2x2 stuff shown, maybe. But no guarantee though, because I would just assume that they would show stuff at the Nintendo Direct. Larry's character development throughout the series is really good. Oh, is there a character that I'm gonna, like, hate in this game? I mean, I would assume so, but that I own one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. I don't know. Yes, her name is Wendy Oldbag. Only seen in the first game. She is in the first case. Oh, she's in the first game. She's in the third case. Oh, that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. If I get good at Ace Attorney, does that mean that I could be a lawyer or whatever he is? No. Okay, but what if I get really good at it though? Wouldn't those skills transfer? Ace Attorney Law is kangaroo court style? What does that mean? You should watch the YouTube videos of real attorneys reacting to Ace Attorney. Why? Are they so impressed by how thorough it is? You won't know. I wonder if Lava Mike played this game, what would his reaction be? Prosecution's ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Follow a lot of lawyer YouTubers, but I don't know that one. Twitter time. Especially the one lawyer I know who's a YouTuber. Me too. The defendant, Larry Butts. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Glad I read the case report cover so many times. So wait, uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily. Think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Mia, what do you mean press tab? This is real life. How do I press tab in real life? Oh. Cindy? Cindy what? Okay, whatever. Cindy something. Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case? Cinder Block? Well, it doesn't... What do you mean click on it to read it? All it says is just Cindy's autopsy report. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. There was only one Cindy, so... Tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Who the fuck is Mark Antony? I know who Cleopatra is. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. Larry's cinema. On the bright side, Larry's the dumbest defendant you have to represent in the series. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport? According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. What? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating? She-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. What? Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. The most I know from court is people that play like GTA roleplay and they have to go to court for that. So all my knowledge is just from video games. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gold? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Shut up! Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. Got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sahwit to the stand. Oh, ew. Mr. Sahwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, Mr. Saw It. Why is there an H there? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Saw It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Isn't it true that this is like a weird tangent? Sorry. Isn't it true that like newspaper subscriptions in Japan are like kind of predatory, or is that magazine stuff? I don't know. I don't remember. All I know is that one of them is like pretty predatory, and they kind of like force you to sign up to it. The fuck off, Mime Junior. Yes, they're super predatory. I'm such a genius. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? What? Like landlines? I don't think that's how it works. Well, actually, they might. I don't know. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. This game came out in 2001. So yeah, they mean landlines. Right? Not like flip phones. Like 2001 A Space Odyssey, although that came out in like 1999, I think. No, 19 something. 19, I don't know. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. But wasn't, what's his name? Saw it there at 1? Oh! Thank you so much for the raid, Mimi. How is the rest of Tomodachi life? Also, welcoming Christian. Welcoming me. Welcoming Raiders, just in general. For those who don't know, my name is Jack. I play variety games. Right now I'm playing Ace Attorney. I'm training to become a lawyer because Misty had told me that if I get really good at these games, I can become a lawyer in real life. And so that's what I'm doing. Chaos. Misty is lying. Misty had definitely told me that. Thank you for the Fem Jack redeem. Should the opposite of that, Jack is lying. He's a liar, lies.
Say that.
Okay, why is everybody just... Wait, where is Femjack? What the hell? Hold on. Is Femjack, like, gone? What? Hold on. Let me look through this really quickly. What the hell? Femjack's not here anymore. What? Why is it not here? That's weird. Hold on. Let me. Um. Okay, so bad news. Femjack doesn't exist anymore. Why does Femjack only cost 1K anyway? Because Jack likes being a femboy? Wait, what? Um, can re-download it in the group chat. Where is it in the group chat? Cause it's peak. Don't run this for me. Who they want. What do you mean doesn't? I mean it literally is not there. It's not in VRoid anymore. Just go in the group chat with us and it's gotta download it again. But where the fuck is it though? That means I'm gonna have to scroll so far though. I think. Oh, dude, what the fuck? I forgot I sent that. There was a I responded to it. Oh, okay, here it is. I don't know why it wasn't present, but you know. Okay, well it's Femjack is back now, thanks to Christian. Jinly, don't know why it disappeared. But anyway, I sent. So I guess back when we like started the group chat, there was this one thing that I think like Pants and way back, in like completely separate group chat, where it was like a bunny Deku and like a Bakugo, and like the bunny Deku was like giving milk to their like bunny children, and that that was the first fucking thing I clicked on in that group chat. I completely forgot I even sent that. Anyway, now Mr. Wright. Yes? Or yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, right? This is it. The real deal. This music fucks, by the way. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave? Oh, is this the objection? Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? I don't know. Maybe. Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. He did lie because the blackout report and the 1 p.m. shit. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? Is this what people do? Like, an act? Is this like how? Wait, right now? Is Phoenix Wright a paralegal right now? Is that why Mia is helping him? Is she the real lawyer right now? Or attorney, I mean? Are they the same thing? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Think you're looking into stuff too hard, just enjoy the game. But I always look into stuff too hard. It's just what I do. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradiction in the testimony. Where's the witness's testimony? Oh, unless it'll... Oh, I do it now. Oh, yeah. Going to the door selling spirits when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. What is Q? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I called in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. What does Q do? Oh. There's a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. That phone isn't working, correct? What happened next? Okay. I get it now. The time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Hold it. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Bring some evidence to contradict them. The black, how do I present it? Oh, present. Objection! This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Wait, what? What? Isn't this the right thing, though? I'm confused. But I can't present it, though. Oh. Wait. No? I'm so confused. What? Still can't present it. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict them. Okay, present. Statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Objection over. I'm so confused. What am I missing here? But isn't that the right thing? Must be contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with tab. Something strikes as being suspicious. Find the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the court. Did I have to do all that first? It's... Dude, what the f... I'm so confused. What am I missing here? Do I do this now? Present some evidence. But I can't present now. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, am I presenting the wrong thing?
Objection!
Yeah, I was. It was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death as sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. Okay, dude. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that? Oh, yeah. What? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. I would be a great lawyer, guys. Wouldn't you all trust me to save your life if you were convicted of murder? Or accused of murder, I mean. If you were convicted, I couldn't do shit. No, absolutely not. Yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence. Mr. Saw It. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Why not contradictions? Lies always beget more lies. Oh, hi, James. It's fucking Monday and one of my board members pissed me off. I'm making fucking Harvey Wallbangers when I get home. What's a Harvey Wallbanger? I hope it's good. To work, James. I love you, man. I'm so irritated. I hope that your work, I hope that your work can calm down, James. Screwdriver with the float of Galliano. Something I can get mad at those people about. Very tasty and good for getting drunk. It's an alcoholic beverage. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Does all the music fuck in this game? Because this is really good too. Oh, also, speaking of music that fucks, the starting music for Ultra Despair Girls was so good. I'm kind of upset that OBS wasn't picking it up. Anyway. Galliano's like an herby liquor. Screwdriver's orange juice and vodka. He's gonna give his testimony again. Time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There's a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Dang on, the music's pretty banger. So yeah, get my boss to help intervene because he wasn't listening. A Filipino woman, a white woman, a woman, a rich man with maids. From the unrelated. Oh, I already. That's the lore I already read. Talk goes poorly. So I want to say I sucks. You're me, but same. You know what sucks so bad? Okay, I was looking so forward to the Crazy Taxi world tour, but the fact that Sega is using generative AI in that game completely ruins the fact that it's a new Crazy Taxi. It just ruins my opinion of that game forever, and I will never touch it. And I hope nobody I know touches that game. Because I will think of less of them as a person if they do. But I just think that I think that there are people that are saying that you should just give in now because all game companies are gonna start using AI to make their games. And I think that's a very defeatist line of thinking. And even if that is the case, there's so much older games that I have on backlog that I could play that it won't matter to me whether, because I would just not give companies my money if they start using generative AI in their games. I hope not. The Philippines are part of Southeast Asia too, I think. I think they are. I hate it. AI needs to crash. Yeah, I'm so sick of AI. And people are saying that it's fine if it was used in to help them with some of the code and all that. And I think that if you think that people need to use generative AI for code, then those people that need to use generative AI to code should never be part of anything creative to begin with. Because if they can't code by themselves, then they shouldn't be a part of a project. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right, you know what to do. I've got this one. Playing Warriors games has been reminiscing on man-made horny slop. See, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. What do I do again? Hold it! Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. Can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. So could you do the hold it thing for literally every single thing, and then narrow it down that way? I mean, I assume that's what you have to do. This one is just way. This one is very simple. Yes, you can. Welcome in, Jay. Mr. Spidey, he heard the time. 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. So I thought it was 1 p.m. Okay, this one, because it's tutorial, I guess it's a really easy one. There's some cases where the witness will be very testy and get pissed off if you press them, but generally you can press. Oh, okay. So that's how you would figure it out for most cases then. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record here proves it. Ding. Oh shit. Thank you so much for the raid, Sailor. Can somebody shout out Sailor? Because if I click off, it'll close the game. Or not close the game, but it'll do the thing. Thank you so much for the raid. How's the rest of Stardew? Also, for those that don't know me, my name is Jack. I play variety games. Right now, I'm training to become a lawyer. Misty has said that if I play all the Ace Attorney games, I can become a lawyer. So, I'm training to become a lawyer right now. Again, I did not say that. Misty is just humble. It's cozy. I had to laugh earlier because my boss got on me for spoiling my coworkers. Stream crashed like 3 times, so that's gonna be fun figuring out. Oh, I've had that happen to me before. Did not say that. What do you mean? I wasn't following Sailor. I thought I was. To be fair, I think I don't know. I think something's going on with Twitch today. Cause I was missing some emotes earlier, and then I reloaded Twitch, and then they were back. So I don't really know what's going on. This is an internet thing. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Oopsie, I accidentally clicked on what he was saying. Oh wait, I remember now. Mr. Saw It? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Credibility. Gonna lurk for a minute and check on something. BRB. Thank you for the raid again. And thank you for the lurk. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Saw It. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess I would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. What do people do in this, like, when it's... Okay, well, it's like he said, she said type of crime, I guess. Is that really up to the attorneys to figure out, or what? Also, you said the wrong murder weapon. Doesn't be up to the discretion of the judge. Damn. So if you have a terrible judge, then you're fucked. That seems kind of fucked. In real life, that's considered circumstantial evidence and isn't weighed as heavily as physical proof. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Hold it! You knows more than I do about legal solicitor over me. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did he doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Yeah, bad judgment on a bad day can ruin someone. See, I think that's crazy. But I mean, like, at that point though, what do you really do? Like, what? There's nothing else that could be done. Ad starts in 3 minutes, by the way. Sorry about the ads. Something's fishy here. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Or you with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. How the fuck is that a clock? The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah? Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Did his hair just jump up? Did I see that right? I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Yes, Ace Attorney breakdowns are very fun. You'll see us soon. Oh, do they have breakdowns like in Danganronpa? Or I guess Danganronpa has breakdowns like in Ace Attorney. Ad starts in 30 seconds, by the way. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since a murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? I don't know the meaning of the word. Just look at that witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard no... I saw... Ew! Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death. Sorry about the ads. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw It heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw It heard and the actual time of death. So Mr. Saw It, try to talk it right out of this one. Huh. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw It. Come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. What? Not so fast, Mr. Saw It. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, welcome in, Ryuk. Yes, I'm playing Ace Attorney for the first time. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. How did the rest of Danganronpa 2 go? Sad. It was very sad. Because all my favorite characters died. Also, welcome back from ads, by the way. Oh, the passport. But I did like Danganronpa 2 a lot. I liked it a lot more than Danganronpa 1, which I don't know if that's a normal thing, but I like the characters more than I like Danganronpa 1, and the mystery too. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. V3 is the best in the series in my opinion. I still need to finish V3. Right now I'm playing Spyro. Are you hyped for Spyro 4? I think it's Spyro 4. Yeah. I'm so happy that Spyro is coming back. So I'm playing the Spyro games. Hell yeah. I need to play those. I played the first one as a kid, like way back. But then I would never finish them. I was so upset as a kid that Spyro couldn't fly like on his own. And that was like the main reason why I never finished the first game. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Is he having a seizure? Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quick. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Is this normal? Do people do this at court? Do they throw confetti and stuff? And with that, this court is adjourned. How does one get contempt of court? What does contempt of court even mean? Turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Dang. Contempt of court usually comes from doing something against court protocol, such as arguing with the judge. So you can't argue with the judge? Contempt of court is basically like disruptive, uncooperative practices, behaviors within the courtroom. Isn't that the whole job of like a lawyer though? To argue with the judge? No, you argue with the defendant. No, the defense attorney. No, you're the defense attorney, right? If you're the lawyer, but you argue with the opposite of the defense attorney. What is that? Offense attorney? When you make an objection or present evidence in bad faith, the judge can hold you in contempt of court. Prosecution. Oh, okay. Well, I was close. Still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Well, prosecution if it's a criminal case. In civil court, it's the plaintiff. Oh. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. A's attorney is just going to be prosecutor because they're all murder trials. That makes sense. Also, sorry if you hear Tucker snoring. He's like right here next to me. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry? You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. What? Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Wait, was all that stuff true? What was said about her? I just thought they were lying. Congratulations, Harry. Harry. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Harry Butts. Innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Most of the stuff that comes out of the trials are true. It's just that Phoenix usually bluffs his way into finding it out. So she actually did have like a bunch of sugar daddies and stuff. That's funny. Doesn't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. King will fuck around and find out. I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? The statue? Objection! Take that! I'd imagine when he says take that, he just threw it at him. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. It wasn't even Phoenix who dug that up, because Payne revealed it all basically at the start. Yeah. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Why does it sound like she's gonna die? I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. How about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to an innocent butts. Innocent butts? Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Or yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Do you like Mia? I don't know. She's okay, I guess. I don't really have an opinion on her. Pretty sure the prosecution isn't allowed to make stuff up to convict someone, not completely anyway. My promises tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Huh? Oh, I got an achievement. Brand new episode has been added. Save. Oopsie. Ring. Mushy mushy. This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia. What's up? You haven't called in a while. What do you think about the game as a whole so far? It's really cool, but I'm slightly, well, not confused, but like, I don't know. I'm intrigued if it's literally just like courtroom stuff or if there's other stuff in between. Like if we'll have to do investigations and whatever. Sorry I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. There's a lot of stuff in between. First case is the shortest and it's just the trial. All the others have lots of dialogue and investigations. It's just for the first trial and basically every game it's courtroom only. Ah, okay. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. So it's our sister, okay. No, you know I'm only teasing. Found out some Target store are implementing new policy for Pokemon card restocks. Oh, is it like the one per customer thing? Should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Apparently they're breaking some kind of seal on the packaging to discourage scalping. Oh, that's good. I think, like, no matter what, I think scalping is just always going to be a huge problem. I don't know if it'll ever stop, honestly. They're tearing the seal on the packaging to make it harder for scalpers to buy up and resell. I think that the Pokemon company needs to. I don't really know what they could do, but I think they need to do something to discourage scalping, or like, honestly, what they could do is literally just print as many fucking cards as they can and just oversaturate the market, and then no card will be worth anything. Print them 100 more than they do right now. Yeah, like, I don't think any card should be like super rare, especially like if they're gonna be used for playing. If they're gonna be used for playing the like TCG, then they should make a bunch of them, a bunch more than they make already. It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? I don't understand why every hobby has been turned into a money engine on social media. Nobody uses the physical cards for their normal purposes anymore. Yeah. Like, I mean, I never really learned how to play TCG, but I wanted to. But, I don't know. I just like collecting the cards just to have. What I want to do, I want to collect all the Snorlax cards that are like out there. All the Snorlax and Munchlax cards, and like put them in their own little binder. What I really want the Pokemon Company to bring back is there was a thing that they sold like a way back where it was like a Snorlax thing that you could fill with stuffing or like pillow stuffing, and it was like a big beanbag sorta. Say the part of the appeal of AI for some shitheads that usually get caught because they take commissions like dumb fucks, because they don't think of the art as a means to create. They more so see it as a means to make money more than anything else. It seems unlikely that many people ever actually use cards to play the game anymore because TCG Pocket exists. That is true. There's a possibility that might turn out that way, yes. You come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Also, Legos. I think Legos should like make more Legos, and then they could charge not as much for sets, because Lego sets right now are so fucking crazy expensive. Have you heard about the Lego scandal with bricks and minifigs? Yeah. I like just got a bricks and minifigs in my area, like I want to say maybe a month ago, and I haven't been there, and now I never will. Maya, we can be friends. No, there's that Y Schwartz game that's more of a collector's thing for anime fans. No, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I keep okay. There was some tie-in that was released or that's being made, and I generally can't think of it. I keep trying to think back what was announced recently because it's technically a tie-in and I would need to add it. By the way, I haven't added any of the new ones to the tie-in wheels. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You're not cogniferous of my background? What? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh, what? Is Mia dead? Red, white, blue. The United States? September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fanco law offices. My brother collects white shorts of his favorite anime characters, and the super rare cards have voice actor signatures on it. I actually looked for Siegfried cards for me at a convention. It was really cute. I think that was Mia that died. I don't know if we've met Maya yet. Oh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia, maybe she's in her office. Examine. Let's check and see if how so how can I do I like oh okay. What do I examine though? What? What? Do I go through the door? There's nothing here. Move? How do I move? Options? No. Back? Oh. That smell, blood. Someone's crying. Oh, is that Maya? Someone's there. Oh, so that must be Maya. And Mia's dead. Chief. Chief? Chief! No. Who are you? Did she pass out? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. Examine. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. More evidence. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hands. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. 11037. It's all over again. Maya, did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Better call the police. Find out what that girl is doing here. So nothing else here? What is this? Bit of a look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head. The blunt weapon. Okay, I don't know where Tucker's going, but he's abandoning here, I guess. So now I looked at everything, I think. No? The chief's chair, a simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. Okay, that had nothing to do with anything. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Okay, now I think I got everything. Is it possible to miss evidence in this game? I would hope not, but it would be kind of cool if so. No? Okay. Phoenix will tell you if there's still something. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Yikes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Should I tell her? Take this. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Better hurry up to call the police. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? Hold on, I have to blow my nose. Okay, that didn't really work, but whatever. I came in, the room was dark, and sis, she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. I think that's everything, no? No. Examine? I think that's everything, right? Do I show her the thing again? Call the police. How do I call the police? Oh, the office? A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone's halfway through taking it apart. Police? Police, come quick. What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Okay. Slide? Ah. Okay. Well, back out I go. Wee woo, wee woo. Uh-oh. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Unfortunate name. Gumshoe, what an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Who died? Mia, our boss. I assume that they're gonna think we did it. Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa. Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here means anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here on note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? I love Gumshoe. Damn despair or whatever. Doesn't Ace Attorney have that one big yaoi ship? What? There's a yaoi ship in Ace Attorney? My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat on waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center. Wait a minute. You said this game takes place in 2001? The game was released in 2001. When does it take place? I would assume 2001 also. Oh, Tucker went downstairs. I'm just why people say there's so much homosexual tension between them. It's this case. It's for a later case in the game. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Uh-oh. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Well, it's too late now. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. What do you think of the person who did this to Mia? I know. Something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister showing me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about something about that. I remember. You want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. So you're an acolyte or medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mio's into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure. I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. What about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? Told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. I'm swallowed wrong. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. Kinda gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then when did you arrive at the office? It's right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. No. Thanks, Maya. It's all I needed to hear. For now. Grossberg Law Offices? Right? Oh wait. Don't I need something from the detective? Where's he at? Is he here? According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Who is Grossberg? And is there anything here that they don't look like they've ever been read? Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. Lighters made of solid gold. Well, I guess there's nothing worth looking at here. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I'm sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was not a killer. He was proven innocent. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Him. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth? That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor, at the incredibly young age of 20. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Take this.